Hi everyone, welcome back to Guitar Immerse YouTube channel. Alright, today we have with us two new pedals by Universal Audio. Okay, one is the Starlight Echo Station, which is a delay pedal, and the other one is the Golden Reverberator, which is a reverb pedal. Okay, so in this video we're just going to concentrate on the Golden Reverberator pedal. Okay, what I'm doing is my guitar is going to the same rig. Okay, is going to the Xotic Super Clean, into the Browne Amplification Protein Overdrive, and into the HX Stomp. Now in the HX Stomp, I'm basically using the A30 font M model into a Tone Junkie IR and just adding a retro reel kind of a modulation, and nothing else is being turned on, no delay or no reverb. So what you hear purely is coming from the Golden Reverberator. Okay, so now this pedal, it's what I like is it's simple, it's straightforward. You know, you got three different modes, right? You have your Spring 65, you have the Plate 140, and you have the Hall 224. Okay, if you register online and through the app, you can actually unlock another one, which is called the Chamber 224. But in this case here, we are not going to touch on the Chamber 224. Okay, so we're just going to talk about the main three modes. Alright, now in each three modes, there are three different settings for each mode. Okay, so there's A, B, and C on the right toggle here, where you can actually have a different variation of the particular mode itself. So for example, like Spring 65, you can have bright sound on A, smooth sound on B, ambient sound on C. Alright, so on and so forth. So each mode basically gives you three different sounds, which makes a total of 9, and if you unlock the other 3, you get 12 different sounds in one pedal. So pretty solid sounds, if you ask me. Okay, and the knobs are straightforward, right? You have your decay, pre-delay, mix, bass, treble, mod. Mod, most of the time, is your chorus or some flanger or vibrato kind of sound, or some wow flutter kind of effect. Alright, so you just need to look at the manual and basically see what does the modulation actually stands for each particular mode. Okay, a big shout out to JMF Guitars for loading us this pedal. And what we're going to do, we're going to quickly run into the Golden Reverberator now. It's a tongue twister, man. And we're going to hear how it sounds like. So we're going to start off with the Spring 65. Okay, so this is the Spring 65, okay, on channel A. Alright. Wow, that just sounds really good. Doesn't cloud your sound. Encourages, you know, it gives you a very nice backing, as what Spring Reverb always does. It fattens the tone a little bit, yeah. And I don't want to put it too high, too much decay, because it's just going to become too much. But if you do it a very poppy kind of a plucking sound, you see, it just helps you to give you that extra push in the sound and makes it more enjoyable to listen to. Okay, so that's A, which is supposedly a bright kind of sound. Let's hear B, which is supposed to be a smoother sound. So I'm going to do the same thing so you can hear the difference. Back to A again, huh? B. So I don't know if you can hear it, but the ending trail of the Spring, like what they say for B, it's smoother. It trails off in a very nice, smooth manner, whereas A is a little bit more abrupt, which gives a nice springy feel. So it depends on what you're looking for. And lastly, we have C, which is the ambient mode. Okay, so let's hear how ambient-y this guy can get. Yeah, very nice ambient kind of a feel. Okay, it encourages you to play a little bit less jerky, and when you keep it sustaining, it gives you a very nice envelope kind of a feel, wraps around your chord nicely, and but it doesn't cloud your sound. So I like reverb pedals that doesn't cloud your sound and doesn't overtake your original guitar tone. So this is one pedal that does an awesome job. Okay, so now let's move on to the next setting, which is the plate 140. Okay, so now the plate 140, again there's three different modes, A, B and C. Now they didn't really describe what A, B and C is. They say three different plates. So let's just do a quick strum and hear how it sounds. Wow, that's quite short, so I'm going to bring up the decay. B, C. Okay, I feel it's getting darker and darker. It also feels like it's getting deeper and deeper. So A is probably the, if you imagine yourself in a cave, you're probably outside the cave, and then you're going deeper into the cave. All right. So let's start with A and let's see how this sounds. Plate is very different from the spring, right? The plate, it gives you a very nice lush backing, right? It's not subtle like the spring. It is very and it's very big in terms of sound, and I feel it's a bit more bassy as well. So it gives you more low end to it's more low end to the reverb. Just back to the spring quickly, and you hear how it sounds. Okay. Okay, the spring fattens your tone, but the plate gives you a fatter reverb sound. But your guitar tone is not fattened up. So that's pretty interesting difference between the two. So smoother as well. Let's go for B now. C. So if you're looking for more ambient stuff, basically channel C is the way to go. Seems like C is always the one that has a bit more ambient kind of a feel. Okay, so this is a very nice ambient sound. Yeah, very nice reverb. You can just control a little bit of overdrive from the protein, the blue side. And let's hear it sound. Wow, love it, love it. This plate really makes me want to keep on playing, alright? And it's so enjoyable, the sound, and so enjoyable to hear your own guitar tone not being clouded by the reverb sound. Pretty awesome. Okay? Alright, now let's go on to the hall now. Okay. So hall on A is a room, and then B is small hall, and C is large hall. Okay, so let's hear how that sounds again on clean. You can hear the flutter. That's the modulation, right? So for the hall, sorry, not flutter, but the chorus, right? It's actually moving very fast. So I'm gonna bring it down a little bit. I don't like the chorus to, or the modulation to kind of be too wobbly. It disturbs the sound. So yeah, for my preference, I keep it pretty neutral. Let's hear B now. C. A seems to me it's more enclosed, so it's boomier. But when you move on to a small hall and a large hall, the reverb just have a little bit more space to move, right? So you hear that it's very boomy on A, and then when you get to C, it's a bit more spaced out. So for hall, sometimes most of the time I like to throw on a distortion or like an overdrive sound. So let's hear how that sounds with my protein green side. Okay. Okay, bring down the decay, bring down the mix a little bit. Overdrive, but when you click on the Hall, it's so nice. Adds a new dimension to your distortion sound, especially when you go for lead lines. I haven't even thrown a delay, right? So yeah, that's how I basically use the different kind of reverb that's available. So in this pedal, it's straightforward. You get 3 modes, right? Spring, plate, and Hall. Now most of the time I'll probably be on plate because it's one of the most neutral grounds, right? Spring, you can hear, is a bit more choppy, as what spring is. It's very bouncy, right? So if you are doing a very it's a very choppy kind of rhythmic kind of a plucking groove, spring is very nice, right? But if you're going for something smoother, I would probably head for the plate. And Hall just gives you a bit more depth. So if you want to have a big kind of distortion sound, you can actually throw on the Hall reverb and it will sound really good. Just a quick few pointers about the pedal before we end this video. Okay, a couple of drawbacks of this pedal. It's number one, it does not have MIDI capabilities. So what you have on the pedal, it's just a live mode whereby whatever knobs you see here is what you're going to hear, and the other one is a preset mode whereby you can store one sound. So basically you can toggle between your live mode and your preset mode, and that will give you 2 different sounds on the fly. Now any more than that, you probably have to bend down and adjust the knobs. Okay, so that is one of the drawback. I find that is lacking the MIDI feature, which a lot of pedals have, but that's not where UA wants to go. Alright, UA wants to keep it simple, great sounds at your feet, and step and go kind. Okay, so that is the first thing I find about the pedal. Number 2, I feel that the decays are not exactly like super long, right? It's just nice for the sounds that I'm playing, right? But if I want to do like a very huge kind of like big sky cloud kind of a sound, it's probably going to be a little bit more challenging, right? But maybe that's where the chamber 224 comes in. I'm not sure. Okay, I have not spent enough time with the pedal yet, but the initial impression is that the decay is not very long. Okay, these are the 2 things which I find that it's a little bit lacking in this pedal. But what are some of the great things about this pedal? Okay, firstly, it sounds great, right? That is the most important, right? When you buy a pedal, it has to sound awesome. It has to sound nice. Okay, then that will encourage you to play even more. Alright, so firstly, all the settings that I played through sounds really nice. Okay, it's very encouraging. It doesn't cloud your sound. It's the decay is just nice for whatever I'm playing. Okay, so that is a very positive thing. Next, the size of the pedal is just slightly larger than a Boss pedal, right? But it's not like big sky kind of size. Neither is it like some of the bigger like HX Stomp kind of a size, right? It's slightly bigger than a Boss pedal size, and all the knobs are available on the pedal itself, so it's easy to adjust on the fly. You don't really have to go into app and change certain settings, which some pedal does. Okay, so if you find that 2 presets are good for you, 2 sounds are good for you, go and check out the Golden Reverberator because it really sounds awesome. Okay, if you're in Singapore, look for JMF Guitars. They have ready stock for you to purchase from. Alright, so with that, I hope you like the content that you have shared so far. If you did, do subscribe to our channel, give us a good thumbs up. Alright, and stay tuned for the latest videos. Okay, so stay tuned for the next one whereby we're going to talk about the Starlight Echo Station. Okay, take care, God bless, I will see you real soon. Bye.